It's time to hit the track then, as we embark upon another thrilling round of Formula One racing at the Algarve International Circuit. Welcome to the Portuguese Grand Prix. So Portimão features 15 turns over the course of its 2.9-mile length. 9 are right-handers, 6 are to the left. This is a track with a lot of uphill action, which only accentuates the importance of getting those exits right, especially at turn 4, where a good line can present opportunities to pass on the way into turn 5. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez, Stroll, Ricciardo, Russell, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Gasly, Joe, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Magnussen, Albon, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Nones. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race, but I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Radio checker.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. that place back, I'm afraid. That was an illegal overtake. Now use DRS now available. First position, front of the pack. Piastri's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps. All right, 16 laps to go. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 27.4. Green flag. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Good job, nice overtake. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:25.2. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, you've got front wing damage. This will have a major impact on performance unless you box for a new one.
Safety car deployed. Stay positive.
The safety car's out. We need you to reduce your pace. It looks like there's a high amount of debris on the track. Be careful. Carlos is in the pits.
10 seconds later.
Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. And you've got P13, P13. Hamilton's ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. That's Alonso behind. They're on fresh mediums. The distance to the leader, 6.1 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
A few moments later.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, clear. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. We're expecting some rain soon, expect the first drops in the next few minutes. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. managing your tyres, manage your tyres. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. That's P5. You're in P5. Okay, Russell's ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Piastri's behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader, 4.2 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. Okay, be mindful of the conditions. The track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early. Okay, you sat in P2. Lando ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Perez is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. You're leading the pack. That's P1. Norris is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Tyre situation's pretty touch and go right now. We think the slicks may still be quicker, but it's very close, and you're going to struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready for whenever you need them. Okay, there's not much left in this. We could try and remain on the dry tyres unless it becomes undrivable. other teams are fitting intermediate tyres, it might be worth considering changing yours too. Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place. Conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for standing water. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.5 seconds. Final lap, push, push. Right, let's not stay behind this car for too long. We need to get past.
Checkered flag.
Thank you.
flag. Here's our winner. By George, he's done it. Russell wins.
It's one thing to put fast laps together, but to make these moves stick without losing too much time, that's real racecraft.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.